What's up, y'all? Happy Labor Day weekend to you all. Even the Big 12 honks out there who still hate me for my video I put out a couple weeks ago. But anyway, this weekend reminds me and should remind you all about why we all love college football. Yo, again, like I said, week 0 was 2 weeks ago. That was the appetizer. But this past weekend of week 1, a full slate of games was the full course, the main course, the full buffet, the dessert bar, the salad bar, you name it, you got it. I mean, where do I start? I mean, Penn State. Well, actually, no. Let's go back to Thursday night. I think it was Ohio State surviving against Minnesota. That was a doozy. I mean, Minnesota almost came back and stole it, but you know, Ohio State held on. They played like the number 2 team in the country, well, number 3 team in the country, I think it is. I mean, it's a 4. But anyway, the point is, the Ohio State lived up to its high ranking. Okay, and then follow that up with Friday night's game, North Carolina losing at Virginia Tech. Tee that was cool. Now the question is North Carolina that overrated, or is Virginia Tech better than we thought? Could be a little bit of both. We'll see. Also, fast forward to Saturday. Penn State, Wisconsin. Old school football. I know it's painful in the eyes for those of you who are offensive oriented, but me, I'm a purist. I'm 40. I'll be 48 in a few weeks. I appreciate the old school football, man. That was old school football at its best. Okay. And then follow that up like in the nightcap with another doozy, defensive doozy, Clemson losing to Georgia thanks to a pick 6 early in the first half by Christopher Hunt, I think his name is, from Georgia. So the question there is Georgia that good? Is Georgia that great? Or is Clemson really that bad offensively? Could be a little of both. I know one thing. Clemson needs to get a running game quick, fast, and in a hurry, because you got some teams in the ACC, hungry teams, like my beloved NC State Wolfpack, my alma mater, go Pack, who took care of business against South Florida, but still, that test remains to be seen if my Wolfpack does the damn thing in Starkville, Mississippi next week against Mississippi State. If we pull that off, look out, Clemson, we're coming. But let's just go back Sunday a little bit. I know I skipped ahead to the Clemson and Georgia game at night. Alabama, once again, showed everyone else out there why they're Alabama and you're not. They beat what's supposed to be I still think it's a 9-win Miami team when it's all said and done, but they beat them like a drum. They beat them like they stole something from them. I mean, God damn. I mean, Nick Saban, what can you say about the master himself? Nick freaking Saban, 44-13, breaking in a quarterback, making his first start in Bryce Young. Oh, he out there $1 million plus national image and likeness deal he has going on. But, man, at Alabama, they don't rebuild, they reload, and they reload like a motherfucker. I mean, wow. But what can I say? But and last but not least, the capper was last night's game. Notre Dame, Florida State. Notre Dame jump out to an 18-point lead late in the game. I should say early in the fourth quarter. And Mackenzie Milton, he formerly of Central Florida, who had a gruesome knee injury, could have ended his career, coming in relief of Jordan Travis, who was sticking up the joint with 3 interceptions, and came this close to leading Florida State to a probable come-from-behind victory over Notre Dame. Now, the question is about Notre Dame is, are they that bad defensively, like similar to North Carolina earlier, but in a winning cause? Is Notre Dame that bad defensively and that overrated? Or is Florida State better than we think? Again, as the case of Carolina and Virginia Tech earlier, I think it's a little bit of both. I think Florida State's vastly improved. They didn't quit against Notre Dame whenever I thought that they would. So props to their coach. I can't think of his name right now. And props to the heart of the team. Now, if I'm Florida State, Milton's starting every game going forward. We've seen Travis is at last year. We've seen it last night. He's a turnover machine. It's enough of that. Get Milton in there. He's a leader. He knows what the hell he's doing. He was a stud at Central Florida for his horrific injury. Get his ass in there. Oh, yeah. Speaking of bad defenses, I forgot to shout out the Oklahoma Sooners for almost blowing a game to Tulane. It was 40-35. Again, Oklahoma can score anyone, but they can't stop anyone either. So, but nevertheless, Ole Miss beating the hell out of Louisville right now, notwithstanding. This weekend, college football was one to remember and should set the table for the rest of the season. I cannot wait.